Uh, we have the big gas truck here. They're filling up our propane tank. I don't think it needs much, but hey, never hurts to have it. Never hurts to have it. Anyway, it's all good, all good. And the red lip mask. Yep, I did that the other day. I took a pink rag and turned it into a mask. You can put a piece of paper towel in between it and uh, make it a little better mask. But hey, it does a good job. I like it. It makes people laugh. That's the main thing. So get on in here. It's Wednesday. Yeah, I thought it was Wednesday all day yesterday. You ever have days like that? It just felt like it was Wednesday all day yesterday, but it was just Tuesday. So I know what's for dinner. We're going to have hamburgers because I made some sesame seed buns yesterday. I found a recipe for some wonderful buns, and they're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I was really excited. I don't know where my iPad got off to. I've lost my iPad. It's not here. It's not there. There it is on the floor. I thought I'd show you the buns, but maybe Justin could post a picture. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. Nope, can't do it without getting out of the chair. Okay, I'm back. See if I got any charge on my iPad. We're trying to come up. Justin had the idea that we need to come up with a way to get some questions from everybody in a video format. And I thought that might be kind of nice. Is it going to be dead as a doornail? Yep, it's dead as a doornail. Yep, well, I'll charge it in a second. Anyway, we just if y'all got any ideas how you could send in some videos or post a video to your YouTube page and tag Ask Fly Lady in it, and maybe I can find them that way and play them on my iPad, or put a little TV right there. I could do that too, mount a little TV right there. That's what they're kind of doing on regular TV shows. They got a TV behind them. Now, it's just kind of interesting. Robert just came in the front door. But, today's Anti-Procrastination Day. And be sure, and Liz will post a thread with your questions in it. So get your questions. Liz will give them to me tonight, and I'll have them printed out for tomorrow, because tomorrow is question and answer day. You can invite people in your... No, you can't do that anymore. I have tried... They did away with it, unless they just brought it back in the last week, because Leanne and I tried to do a show together. There's Sister Patty, and guess what? Sister Patty is my sister. She is not a nun. She's not a Catholic nun. She is my sister. But I have Sister Dina, and I have Sister Susan, and I had Sister Leanne. So I have sisters. And I have one brother. And I have Leanne. She's my sister too. So Patty is not a nun. I just call her Sister Patty. I've called her Sister Patty for a long time to differentiate between Sister Dina. Patty is in a tornado zone, and a restaurant she's taken me to got wiped out. It's just within a half a mile of her house. It's just, Chattanooga is awful. And Patty, I saw the Mr. Bones guy on TV last night. He had bones on his shirt, and that's the barbecue place they took me to. And it was really good, so I can't wait for them to be back up. And Leanne, I did say Leanne. Leanne was, I had a sister named Lee, Leeann, and now I have an adopted sister named Leanne. So Patty is not a nut. No, Patty's married. In fact, she got an anniversary coming up on the 19th, and I didn't get to go to her wedding last year because I was sick. And I was sick with something that was really bad, and I never had anything hit me that fast and that hard. So I think the coronavirus was going around way back then, but we don't know. We don't have a clue. Nobody knows anything except the good Lord, and I'm just ready for this crap to be over with, y'all. Leanne, do you have power yet? No. Now we have no water. Oh my goodness. She's camping out, pretty much. Not having water is not good up on top of a mountain. Anyway, folks, it's Anti-Procrastination Day. What are you going to get done today? What are you going to get done today? And we're in our main bathrooms of our home, our main bathrooms. And our whole lives, we put that bathroom off. We put that bathroom off until we can't stand it any longer. And then we get in there and we go hog wild and clean for hours because we let our perfectionism kick in. And I just want you to do a swish and swipe every day. A swish and swipe every day. When you do a swish and swipe every day, this way your bathroom never gets really dirty. Swish your toilet, wipe down your countertops and your mirrors. Those dental floss home runs can blind you. You can't see what's going on in the bathroom. And when you're in the tub, wipe down the tub. So it's getting that bathroom clean and keeping it clean. It only takes 30 seconds. But when you put it off and you put it off and you put it off, before you know it, you have 4 hours worth of cleaning and you don't want to touch it again. Well, we have a plant Robert has never seen on our property, and he took a picture of it. And I posted it in the Appalachian group that I'm in, and we may have a beautiful bloom today. I'm hoping it blooms today. And if it does, I'm going to get a picture of it. I'm going to walk down into the woods and get a picture of it. And I can't wait to show you. And I'll get my iPad all charged up so I can show you big time. Look how many people we got in here. So let's get our bathrooms clean. And it'll make you feel so much better when you go in your bathroom. Now, I've got to do a little detailed cleaning in my bathroom around the back of my toilet. But guess what? I got a handy-dandy pink, multi-wand right beside me. See the multi-wand? This thing gets behind the toilet like you wouldn't believe. Now, it hasn't ever been used behind the toilet. I have one in the bathroom for that. So, everybody, let's get our bathrooms clean. I get this little calcium deposit around the rim of the water rim in my toilet that I have to deal with once a month. And my bathroom's going to be smelling sweet before we know it. I haven't got a lady slipper yet, but we've got the leaves coming up. They're usually May before we get lady slippers, around Mother's Day. My mother-in-law loved lady slippers. Yes, I'm a Christian. How could y'all not know that? Yes, yeah. How could you not know that? I mean, I have a cross behind my head. I have St. Teresa in my window that Leanne gave me. Yeah, I got my favorite scripture right beside me. I don't think I hide my Christianity from anybody. No, I never have. I'm reading some of your comments. Anyway, so we've got Anti-Procrastination Day. And we got plants blooming, and one of my peonies bloomed Monday morning. It wasn't bloomed Monday morning, but later on in the day, it popped open like you wouldn't believe. How do you deal with that calcium ring? I'll tell you how I deal with it. I take a little butter knife or a little steak knife and just go click, 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 click around the edge, and it comes right off. I got my cross on, yeah. I always wear my cross. First thing I put on in the morning. So my verses are right behind me. So Ben made it back to Knoxville, and he called me a while ago, and he said, Marla, I'm going to suit up and go to the grocery store, because he couldn't even have a delivery from Walmart till Saturday. And he needed groceries right now. No, not okay. Y'all, Catholics are Christians too. And I know some of you don't believe that, but they are. They believe in Jesus. Not Catholic, but I like a saint story. I study the saints. Oh, it looks good today. Oh, I'm ready for a haircut, y'all. Tell that little 6-year-old thank you very much. Oh. We had big old helicopters go over yesterday, and now the gas truck is here. We're ready. They probably filled up our tank, and it probably didn't even need filled up. And he had to back that big truck around. I've got I have little pepper plants going, and I have garlic sprouting. That's my Roomba at the door. We went out Monday night, and I got to see all the azaleas. Azaleas out that were blooming. There's some pretty ones out there. So folks, it's a good day in the neighborhood. It's a little cool. I might build a fire in a little bit because I am a little chilly. I've developed new gray hairs. I probably have too, but that's okay. I deserve them. We're not playing a one-upsman game, We're not going to do that. No Christian is better than another Christian. We're Christians, folks. We're Christians. I went to a shrine one time in Florida, in St. Augustine. Michelle and I were driving down the road, and we saw a sign. For the Fountain of Youth in St. Augustine. And we were on our way to a convention for homeschoolers in Orlando. And we went to St. Augustine because Michelle always liked to go see things. And we had a hotel room for the night on the ocean, and she was so happy. And we drove past the Fountain of Youth sign, and she said, we saw the Fountain of Youth, and she said, well, bang a Yui, and we turned into the next left turn to turn around. And it was in our Mother of La Leche shrine in St. Augustine. And it was the place in the continental United States that was the first site of Christianity in the New World. And it was a cemetery, and my cousin had passed away that week. He wasn't even 50. He had a colon cancer, and he had passed away. and the anniversary of his death was this past week. And I'm walking through this cemetery, and there's this little tiny, little bitty chapel there. I mean, it's not even as big as this room that I'm in, with ivy growing all over. Beautiful little chapel. And we spent all day at this shrine. We walked the Stations of the Cross. We looked at all the beautiful. It was just, the landscaping was beautiful, but it was a cemetery for babies, for children that had been there since the 15th century. I mean, 15th century. And we walked through the cemetery, and I saw beautiful, beautiful epitaphs on the stones. And I would take pictures of them, and it was just a religious experience for me. It really was. And I went into the chapel, and I prayed, and I lit a candle in the little chapel, and I just sat there quietly all by myself, just praying. And I thought to myself, I was having an issue with something, and I thought to myself, well, maybe I'll just ask God for a sign. And then I was sitting there, and I heard this voice, just as clear as I'm hearing mine right now. I heard this voice said, don't ask. I've already sent you a sign. And I thought, okay, God, I don't know what that sign is, but I'll think about it. I'll think about it. And it was just the most beautiful little chapel, and the grounds were amazing, and it was right on the ocean, or on the inlet, because you didn't really see the ocean waves, but you saw water. And this was in St. Augustine, on the main drag in St. Augustine, and it was just beautiful, just beautiful. So that sort of started Michelle and I on our little quest when we traveled to find a shrine to go see. And in Wisconsin, we went to several. We went to the one on the Mississippi River that was our Mother of Guadalupe, and then we went to Holy Hill. So we've been to the St. Therese Shrine in Chicago. And if y'all just don't argue over faith, y'all. No one's better than the other. You know the song that I love? Let there be peace on earth. Let there be peace on earth. I mean, we just got through celebrating Easter. Jesus died for our sins so that we all may get to heaven because of the blood of Christ. And it's grace, as Kathy says, it's grace. So it's all about love, loving each other, not arguing my religion's better than your religion. That's just crazy stuff. We're all brothers and sisters. We're all brothers and sisters. We just have the same Father in heaven. Yep, let it begin with me. I got flagged for playing that song the other day. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. We need to ask ourselves, what would Jesus do? What would Jesus do? He'd be helping each other. I wish I knew a flybaby in Knoxville that would go grocery shopping for Ben. He's going to suit up and he's going to go. And he's on chemo right now. And I just wish there was a flybaby that could go pick him up groceries. But I don't know. I know there are some there. Y'all just have to love each other. Love each other. I mean, we have Muslims that are part of flybabies. We've gotten testimonials from from women who were pagan. And I would, on an email, this is many years ago, I would write, "This is a spiritual message, read if you want." And they would thank us. And they said, "I read your message. I read your message." And it was, I read it anyway, even if it was spiritual. And they thanked me. They thanked me. So love each other. Right now, we need more love in the world. We really do. I told Ben to call the food line that's close to his house to make sure when they let immunocompromised people in the store. And he was going to do that. He can't get delivery. He just got there and he has no groceries in the house. So he can't get delivery from Walmart until Saturday. And he needs some food in the house right now. So I'll tell him about Instacart. I didn't know about Instacart. So we just have to love each other. Love each other. Be kind. Be kind to one another. So let's quit bickering over which Christian is better than the other one. No. I grew up with that stuff. I grew up in a church that thought if you weren't in that church and you were some other religion, you were going to bust hell wide open. That's what I grew up thinking. I don't think that anymore. I don't think that anymore. So, we need to love each other. We need to be kind to one another. I'll tell Ben about Instacart. In fact, I might get on Instacart and see if I can buy him some groceries. I don't know how to do it. Don't have a clue. Well, I love you all. I'll see you at 3 o'clock. We'll have tea time. And I'm having hamburgers for dinner. I made these beautiful hamburger buns. And we're going to have homemade hamburgers. Amazon Fresh delivers too. Well, I love you all. Let's go back to work, y'all. It's going to happen. Before we know it, it's going to happen. I'm ready for everybody to be safe. And, you know, I've been in the house for 31 days now. 31 days. 31 days. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. And if we need to stay in the house another 31 days, I can do that too, if it's going to keep people safe. We can do this. I love you all. I'll see you. Leanne will be here. Leanne doesn't have water, and her hair's a mess, so she's going to pull it back in a ponytail. I know what she's going to do. And she'll be on here at 1 o'clock. And she'll be telling you all about her bloom stuff coming up Saturday. See you later. Bye.